Hi, my name is Irene, and I took the 8-hour test of the 90/10 on Wednesday. Um, I had seen originally when Oliver or someone had given a talk the sacred geometry on his shirt, and that kind of drew me in because I recognized those symbols, and I was really excited to try the med bed. I couldn't believe that there's a med bed that you could use, that you didn't have to go somewhere and make an appointment or what have you, but that there was a med bed that could be all your own. And I thought, well, this is too good to be true, but I recognized the 0 point tachyon energy. And so I signed up and I took the 8-hour test. I have to say that I wasn't thinking that it was working. I'm a super hypersensitive individual and I feel every little thing. So I was expecting to feel, while I was remaining open, I was hoping to feel a lot of pleasant energy running through my body. But I wasn't feeling anything. And to the point I finally said to myself, well, I don't think this is really working. But I'm staying open because usually I will be able to feel something. And but of the 8 hours, I probably spent about 6 hours and 15 minutes using the med bed. And I have so many problems. I need a whole body redo. So I did give commands, and maybe I was giving them pretty often because I wasn't thinking that it was working. But at several points, I noticed that I could feel energy around my heart area when I was talking about a specific area to the med bed. And I also felt like it was doing a vertical scan. That would be the only two things that I could remotely say that I felt. And I just kept thinking it wasn't working. And so it concluded. And I was like, well, maybe I didn't have a picture. Maybe my picture wasn't correct of the bed. Because you said if the picture wasn't correct, it won't work. So I'm thinking, maybe the picture didn't take, and so it didn't run. But 2 minutes after it was all concluded, because I ended it like at 7:40 in the evening, I checked my email much later, and I had an email at 7:42. So yeah, it was running. It knew. I started at 11:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I was feeling really bad that day. I had sciatica problems that had been going on for a week after a chiropractic adjustment. I usually don't have those. I was just miserable for 6-7 days. I've been miserable for months, but the last 6 days had been really bad, and I was wondering, what am I going to do? My body keeps falling apart. My musculature, my ligaments, my tendons, my soft tissue, there's something going on there that is wrong. I've lost all flexibility. So the session was over. I was miserable that evening. I went to bed, and I got up the next morning, which would have been yesterday, and there was no sciatica problem. And all the things that I had listed on my list to give to the chiropractor, which is what I do each time I go, I have a list of everything. The sciatica was gone, and I could bend over, and things were fine. So I went to the chiropractor appointment yesterday afternoon, and I listed everything that was on my list. In addition to that, my massage therapist on Monday had told me of some muscles that she wrote down for him to look at because they were involving the hip and the sciatica as well. And he put me on the table, and he said, he went over, he just felt around and went over up and down my spine. He says, I'm not going to do anything to you today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell him not to charge you for anything. We're not going to touch anything. And I said, why? He said, well, there's nothing to touch today. So I was looking for some kind of confirmation that the med bed might be something for me. And I think, what happened yesterday was interesting and exciting. I did not tell him what it was that I had done, because I'm not ready to do that. But I was pretty happy with the results, and I think it's an exciting technology, and I would hope that you have that payment schedule that you have mentioned that's supposed to be for the first quarter of 2022, because I definitely need a payment schedule, and I'd really like to get on it right away. So thank you for letting me try it for free.